Hey guys, Stephanie here. Hit that like, subscribe, and share. Thank you to all my new subscribers. All right, throughout this upside down world we're living in, go figure, Tom Hanks, okay? He's part of the Pedo Gate, Pizzagate affiliation, right? He moved to Greece. Greece doesn't have extradition. I think it's extradition. Extradition, whatever. It's Stephanie language, you know what I mean? So, he moved there and got citizenship during a pandemic, right? Right when everything's being investigated. Suspect, right? But he also had his daughter in what was it? Miss Ultimate Sexy Baby Nevada Beauty Pageant. Who puts their 6-year-old? First off, babies aren't sexy. 6-year-olds aren't supposed to be sexy. They're not supposed to have spray tans, hair extensions, fake teeth, and a bikini contest. It's disgusting. We're watching all these pedophilia rings being busted, Epstein, and all that. Tom Hanks is connected. Hollywood, we're watching all of it. Even Bill Clinton, who is vouching for Biden. Biden missed. He likes to sniff everything and touch, like rub my blonde leg hair in the water. I want to touch you. He's so gross, dude. We literally have Hillary Clinton and all these people busted. Obama and everything, ordering $60,000 of hot dogs and pizza to the White House. Everybody plays dumb with it. Now we had a Netflix series called Cuties with 11-year-old girls, okay, coming into womanhood. No, they're sexualizing little girls. They're trying to normalize pedophilia. That's why they're trying to say pedophilia is a sexual preference. Facebook promotes it. But you know what's also funny about Facebook? Mr. Zuckerberg himself, all right, he's fighting another country who is trying to censor Facebook for freedom of speech on his platform, yet he suppresses our freedom of speech. They all do. Have you ever noticed there's always one talking point? Well, the silent majority isn't silent anymore. And for everybody and anybody out there who honestly thinks if you just elect Joe Biden, it'll all go away. Hell no, it won't. And you know what? People saying that Trump will get a third term, he deserves it. You know why? He never had his first one. It was full of nothing but investigations that were bullshit, that only called out their own crimes. But yet, you have people like Tom Hanks, who's literally connected to this kind of crap, who had his daughter go into the Ultimate Baby Sexy contest, who sang "Talk Dirty to Me." Don't you think that's disturbing? What kid is supposed to sing "Talk Dirty to Me" with a spray tan and a bikini and wigs and all that? Toddlers and tiaras, and Hollywood promotes this. You see all these like YouTubers and all these kids, they promote it. You have the state of California right now treating transgenderism as an actual class study. They're teaching kindergartners that transgenderism is a thing. Keep that out of our schools, please. I don't want my kid going to school and you're talking about transgenderism. But yet, Joe Biden is advocating for Islam to be taught in schools. Okay, I landed in Philly and I shit you not. There's ads in the airport to promote Islamic religion in our schools to protect the women. So, what happens when Joe Biden, who promotes Sharia law in this country, that clashes with Christianity, Judaism, everything? These are radicals. That's not a farce. It's a truth, okay? So Joe Biden wants to teach Islam in schools, but yet we can't talk about God. Do you notice in the Democratic, Republican, national committees, Republicans, they're okay with God. Democrats, oh no, they won't even put God in anything. They kneel for the national anthem. They think America's evil and racist and awful and oh, so horrible. All right, great. This is what we're going to do for all of you. We're going to create a little fund. And like Ilhan Omar and all you other radicals, we're going to ship them off to a third world country where socialism is alive, you know? And let's just see how they make it for a couple weeks. They will fail dramatically. Not only that, think about it. If you have a daughter, and if Joe Biden allows Sharia law to pass in the United States in Muslim community patrol areas, which is already in Minnesota and New York, they have Muslim community patrol. If you actually look at the book of Quran and radical Muslims, and you have a daughter who's wearing a tank top and shorts and walks through one of those communities, they can beat her and rape her, and it's okay because she's showing her skin. That shouldn't be allowed in America. So as you watch all the deplorable and Trump is so bad, what you really have to ask yourself is, how bad is it to have freedom and less government, less taxing, less regulations? Is it really bad? It's not a bad thing. It's not about inequality. It means you need to get off your ass and do something. No more victimization. I'm sorry, we're such a diverse country to begin with. We have tons of immigrants. So this white supremacy thing, kiss my ass, all of you people. There's not such a thing. If anything, there's black supremacy on the rise. Nobody talks about that either, right? Because we're just all evil white people. Shame, 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 shame. No, shame on you, media, for promoting it. You know better. But you guys are just too big of pussies to admit what you're being forced into speaking on and speaking of and being okay with. I think it's about time that people accept the fact that we have celebrities and politicians who were involved in this sex trafficking and human trafficking with Epstein and all that. We need to accept it because it's a real thing. And even as hard as it is to swallow, Michelle Obama is really Michael Robertson. She is a man, okay? It's a real thing. That's not a conspiracy either. And I think the more people just grasp and relate to it and understand that the only reality you know is because of what the media tells you. You literally wake up to the news, your car, everything is programmed. You're literally conditioned. We live in a matrix. You only know what you know because you're told what you know, what to like, what to dislike. And we are humans. We want to adapt. We want to be part of the crowd, right? It's our natural human instinct. That's what Hitler did, okay? You demonize one group. When you have people in mainstream media saying to burn down the Republican Party, when you have Republicans, conservatives, and white people being assaulted because they support Trump or they're white, or you see white people eating dinner and BLM moves in and starts screaming and yelling at them while they're eating, that's harassment. That's domestic terrorism. But nobody will admit that. That's just justice. Justice. No, it's not. It's harassment. But in the meantime, when they start moving in the suburbs and they get you, what are you going to do? Especially after they take away your Second Amendment. Because just like Lori Lightfoot, all right, she's got all that crap going on in Chicago. Doesn't want Trump's help, right? Got it under control. But she has police protecting her own house. Can you afford your own private security? Look at the McCloskeys. All right, they had their rights taken away and their guns confiscated for standing up for their own private property. They don't care about you. Whether you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Muslim, they don't. You are a crash test dummy. You are just their collateral damage to get to the means to the end. America, wake up, dude. See what's in front of your face. Because if you keep ignoring it, it's going to be in your backyard soon. So, like, walk away from censorship. When they have to censor somebody and shut them down and silence them, it's because they don't want you to hear something. Hello, that's like so Captain Obvious. That's what criminals do. This is mob rule, mob mentality. If you don't go with them, they will shut you down. And it's only a matter of time till it happens to you. Tom Hanks literally had his daughter as like a spoof. That's disgusting. He's a pedo too. Chrissy Teigen, all of them. And I'm so sick of the ghost of politicians past with like Obama and Clinton and everybody from the woodworks coming back. It's like 2016 all over again. Like, we're sick of you people. The silent majority voted for Trump. And you best believe we will rise up again, even harder, if you try to steal this election from him. Trump isn't trying to rig anything from the post office. That's the Democrats. I'm sorry. People like Alyssa Milano and all them should be shut down immediately. I think everybody in the mainstream media should be held accountable for everything they're doing. They're literally destroying families, friendships, religion. I mean, you can't even go to church unless you're Muslim, right? That's okay. But does anybody ever think about the long lasting consequences of what's going to come from all this? I don't think so. There will be long term consequences. We had all those migrant caravans from Venezuela and Mexico and all that for what? They were escaping socialism. And you dumb shits, not my viewers, I mean like the dummies out there, are literally voting for it. Like, yay! Equal opportunity for all. Don't y'all get it? This virus, you don't have to quarantine anymore. You know, they're doing all this other crap. But we have to get mail-in voting when you literally have video footage of people dumping ballots in the trash. I mean, come on. All you people who hate Trump, why do you hate him? You don't even know him. You never met him. You don't know him personally. You only know him because of what the mainstream media told you, because you're brainwashed and you can't think for yourself. You're a codependent. You're coddled. You will give up all of your freedom for a little bit of security and safety. You know what that equals to? You eating out of a goddamn garbage can. Because if you don't think it'll happen in America, like it did in every other country, you're stupid. China owns half of this. You have the NBA brown round in it. Ooh, all in that butthole, booty juice, all of it. Just and they literally kill people who don't agree with them. They arrested a pro-democracy supporter who's worth, he's a tycoon. They threw him in jail because he was standing for the freedoms of Hong Kong. So what is it going to take for Americans to wake up and realize your freedom is at the same risk? Do you really think Joe Biden, he's a racist, dude? Think about it. Obama's going for a third term. There won't be no election. We're going straight into a war. Guaranteed. So make sure you stock up on supplies, because just like shows like Toddlers and Tiaras and Don Lemon coming out saying pedophilia, we should really think about them and where they're coming from. And Tom Hanks going to Greece and getting citizenship after being caught up in pedogate, pizza gate is real. Hillary Clinton, all that. As hard as it is to understand and accept, it is real. We're in a spiritual war, good versus evil. Get on the right side. Speak up. Walk away from it. Walk away from censorship. Spread the message. Support freedom. This isn't about Trump and Biden or liberals, Republicans, conservatives. This is about our goddamn freedom, okay? I mean, think about it. If they're attacking you for not wearing a mask, what are they going to do to you when you're not vaccinated? Just a thought. Hit that like, subscribe, and share. Bye, guys. Love you.